exploring the role of TikTok and Instagram promoting environmental health and well-being. So in these introductions, I have 4 points. The social media platforms such as TikTok and Instagram have become influential tools for disseminating information, fostering relationship, and shaping public opinions in digital communication landscape. This is research. This is the result of research from Kirby and Oxborough in 2023. First point is influential platform. TikTok and Instagram have evolved into influential platform for disseminating informations, fostering relationship, and shaping public opinion in digital communication landscape. Promoting of environmental awareness is the second point that I would like to highlight over here. This platform plays a significant role in promoting public awareness, involvement, and actions related to environmental health and wellness by offering promptness, availability, and the capacity to engage diverse audiences. The third one is a role of user-generated content. Both platforms rely on the user-generated content to provide diverse perspectives on environmental issues and employ novel approaches to advocacy, enhancing environmental consciousness and activating individuals and groups. And the last one is importance of understanding influence. The dynamic nature of social media platform necessitates understanding the influence of user-generated informations for effective environmental communications, making it crucial to develop strategies that can leverage these platforms' capabilities for promoting environmental health and wellness. So based on the introduction before, I've got 3 research questions. The first one, this research is intended to know to what extent do TikTok and Instagram facilitate the advancement of environmental health and well-being via user-generated content, and what are the primary storylines, themes, and patterns observed in the disseminations of environmental informations on the social media platforms of TikTok and Instagram, and what is the influence of user-generated environmental materials on TikTok and Instagram in terms of enhancing knowledge and shaping behavior pertaining to environmental health and well-being. So based on the research questions, these are my research objectives: to perform extensive qualitative analysis of environmental information provided by users on the social media platforms, TikTok and Instagram, analyze and classify the narratives, themes, and patterns that are commonly seen in environmental content on various social media platforms. And the third one is evaluate the extent to which the user-generated environmental content and TikTok, Instagram contribute to the promotions of the environmental health and welfare. So in order to answer those questions, the next thing that I did was to find the literature review related with the topics that I brought in this research. The first one is the role of social media in environmental communications. The social media serves as a swift and extensive medium for distributing environmental information, keeping the generation populations informed about the significant occurrences and preservation initiatives. This is the result of research by McComas and Kumbo in 2001. First, revolutionizing environmental communication. Social media platforms have revolutionized communications, information sharing, and engage with environmental issues by providing swift and extensive medium for distributing environmental information, organizing events, and facilitating debates for environmental organizations and activities. The second one is empowering public participation. Social media such as TikTok and Instagram play a crucial role in promoting public participations, mobilizing support, and empowering citizens to become environmental advocates and reporters. It humanizes environmental narratives through personal anecdotes, visual representation, and audiovisual contents, fostering proactive engagement. The third one is challenges and ethical considerations. Despite its benefits, social media also poses challenges such as the spread of misinformation and fake news, hindering public understanding of complex topics like climate change. Ethical considerations regarding to user privacy and data ethics rise, emphasizing the importance of countering misinformation and promoting credible sources in environmental communications. Next is the environmental awareness and education through social media. The dynamic tools for environmental education. Social media platforms have become dynamic tools for increasing environmental literacy, reaching diverse audiences, as well as fostering informed decision-making by offering diverse content formats, targeted messaging, and gamification techniques. The second one is visual storytelling engagement. Utilizing of visual storytelling and platforms such as Instagram and TikTok enhances the relatability of environmental issues, effectively engaging users and facilitating experiential learning. The third one is facilitating virtual communities as well as citizen science. Social media platforms facilitate the establishment of virtual communities and discussion forums, enabling users to engage the information sharing and participate in the citizen science program, contributing to scientific studies. Fourth one is challenges and evaluations. Despite their benefits also, social media platforms present challenges as well, such as information overload, underscoring the importance of media literacy and critical thinking skills. Comprehensive evaluations of environmental education initiatives conducted by through social media requires thorough methodologies such as surveys, assessment, and qualitative interview to assess long-term change behavior and attitude. The third literature review that I have is previous studies on the roles of social media in promoting environmental health and well-being. So these are the previous study. According to Waldron, 2020, content creator utilize colloquial language, personal narratives, and visual, captivating storytelling methods in order to captivate and involve their audience. This is transformative roles of user-generated content. Social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram have evolved into dynamic arenas where individuals, groups, and organizations create and disseminate user-generated content on various topics, including the environmental health and well-being. The second one is the impact of UGC on environmental communication. UGC on platforms such as TikTok and Instagram effectively communicate environmental concern using colloquial language, personal narratives, visual captivating storytelling, and enhancing comprehension and engagement among diverse audience. And the third one is emotional engagement and viral disseminations. UGC elicits emotional responses and foster empathy. Through emotive storytelling, attractive visual, often experiencing viral dissemination. This emotional engagement serves as a powerful motivator for active participation in environmental initiatives and movement. Fourth is call to actions and community building. UGC frequently issues potent calls in actions, urging viewers to participate in the environmental initiative to endorse specific causes. Additionally, it fosters a sense of community and co-creations, enabling collaborations. The last one is challenges and ethical considerations as well. Challenges as misinformation, inaccuracy, privacy concern also exist in UGC. So based on the literature review, I've got the theoretical framework. The first one is user gratification theory, or UGC. The user gratification theory is well-established communication theory that centers on the proactive role of media consumers in choosing media content to satisfy specific needs and gratifications. Okay. These theories assert that individuals are not passive recipients. Rather, they actively interact with the media to fulfill their psychological and social requirements. So the first one is user-centered approach. The user gratification theory emphasizes on the proactive role of media consumers, asserting that individuals actively interact with media and fulfill their psychological social needs. The second one is selective engagement and active participation. Excuse me. UGT suggests that individuals are selective in their media consumption, choosing content what content that are aligns with their motivations and gratifications. Users on TikTok and Instagram actively choose and engage with environmental content that resonates with their values and interests, and then contributing to the disseminations of such content and actively participating in the communication process by creating content, contributing discussions, and sharing their perspective on the environmental issues. The next theoretical theory that I use is diffusions of innovation theory, or DOI. Diffusion process and characteristics of innovations. The diffusions of innovation theory, introduced by Rogers in 1963, examine how innovations, including environmental practices, spread through social system over time. It identifies distinct elements within the diffusion process, such as innovators and early adapters, late majority, and then underscores characteristics of innovations that influence their adoptions. The second one, influence of relative advantages and compatibility. Environmental content on TikTok and Instagram often emphasizes the relative advantages and compatibilities of sustainable practices aligned with user values and needs. Additionally, user-generated content also simplifies the complex environmental issues, enhancing observability of eco-friendly actions, as well as allows user to trial the sustainability practice and contributing to their adoption diffusion. So after that, the integrations of UGT and DOI for environmental communications in TikTok. Understanding the user engagement, integrating the uses and gratification theory, as well as the diffusion of innovation theory, provide a comprehensive understanding on how users use TikTok and Instagram, actively engage and disseminate user-generated environmental content. The uses and gratification theory focuses on user motivations for seeking environmental content, aligning with the gratifications they seek, while the diffusions of innovations itself shed the light of the factors influencing the adoptions of eco-friendly behavior. The incentive for engagement and practical applications, insights into the incentive for social media users engagement, aligning with the users and gratification theory, are provided by the study and dermatologist influencers on platforms like Instagram Reel and TikTok interaction.
You're muted.
The host would like to mute you. Okay. Shall I continue?
I think you have 2 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. The last one is the robust framework to understanding of user engagement. So the integrations of these theories offer a robust framework for understanding the user engagement with the environmental content on TikTok and Instagram. It explains users' motivations and engagement with the environmental content. The next one, the methodology employed here is a qualitative approach to explore the influence of user-generated content on environmental health and well-being on TikTok and Instagram. It encompasses research design, sampling strategies, and data collection method, analysis procedures, and including thematic analysis and content analysis. Sampling strategies and data collection. So sampling strategies combine persuasive and random sampling to select the environmental content on TikTok and Instagram. Extensive search targeting relevant hashtag and keywords such as environmental, well-being were conducted, and various content types were collected, including videos, images, captions, and user profiles. And then after that, in-depth interview with creators as well as user provided insight into their motivations and perceptions related to the environmental content. So the next one is the data triangulations. Thematic analysis and content analysis were employed to analyze the qualitative data obtained from the content sampling and interview. So this based on this research, we have several findings. For research question points, TikTok and Instagram serve as significant platform for fostering environmental health and well-being through user-generated contents. They facilitate the spread of conscious message, sustainable practices, and advocacy initiatives, engaging individuals and organizations in promoting environmental consciousness. Research question number 2, the environmental content of TikTok and Instagram encompasses diverse narratives, themes, and trends, ranging from personal transformations towards sustainable lifestyles to climate change, advocacy, and conservation efforts. The dynamic discourse on the environmental topics reflects on the platform's ability to cater to varied interests and preferences among the audience. And for research question number 3, the user-generated environmental content on TikTok and Instagram significantly enhances knowledge-shaped behavior related with the environmental health and well-being, because it raises awareness of critical environmental concern, as well as educate viewers about sustainable practices and inspired behavioral changes, including eco-conscious consumer choices and community engagement in environmental initiatives.
Hey, thank you so much, Juliana. I think we have to proceed to the next one. We can come back.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.